new season of HIkecast. We're hoping to have a few of them this summer. Right now, we are at the Nisqually National Wildlife Refuge between Olympia and Tacoma in Washington State, just off of Interstate 5. And we're about to do the Nisqually Estuary Trail, which is mostly boardwalks out into the estuary, out to a viewing platform. It's about 2 miles out and 2 miles back, I'm told. And so we'll see how the trail goes, and we'll see you along. Well, we've pretty much been on boardwalk since we started up, but now we're about to come off of the boardwalk, head along a gravel trail into the Delta estuary area. It's gorgeous, as you can see, though. When we got here a while ago, it was not. Actually, as soon as we stepped out of the car, it started dumping buckets of water in a very non-northwesty, more tropical, except cold sort of way. So after we waited and dried off and so forth, the sun came back out, and so now it's beautiful. And we're going to head along that towards some more overlooks. We've seen a lot of songbirds, heard a lot of songbirds, and if you listen, I think you might be able to hear some of them, even in the video. And it's been very nice. Looking forward to hopefully seeing some more wildlife, since this is a wildlife refuge, and that's kind of the point. But we've heard quite a bit, and so that's pretty good. So we've gone about a mile now into this, so halfway out, and let's go back onto the boardwalk. And look way out there. You'll see, wait, a observation area, well, like one I'm standing in actually, and that's the end of the hike, I believe. The sun just comes over a cloud again, and so we're getting some beautiful glistening views off of the estuary. We're at the point where it's changing from fresh salt water, and you can definitely smell the difference. It's racing sea air. Very nice to find. How estuaries work. So, no real elevation gain. Nice and easy one. One year, so back in the swing things, especially carrying a child around my back. And it's my beautiful wife, Lorraine. So we're going to head out for the next mile of this little trek. I don't know how well you can see it, but there's a heron flying right over there. We've seen several of these. Huge, enormous, absolutely gorgeous. There he is. There he is. Very nice. I'm seeing a lot of these as we come over this part of the boardwalk here. Look way out there. You can see a whole mess of herons flying around, squawking and flying around. Most of those started on the other side of the trail and came over right in front of us as we were going, like that one that I managed to capture on video earlier. Tons and tons of these huge, beautiful birds. Well, we're here at the end of the boardwalk, and just beautiful. One of the interesting things we saw both on the way out and on the way back is this artesian well sort of coming up more or less in the middle of nowhere in this in the delta. I imagine it's practically covered by tides at least part of the time. Anyway, I just thought this was an interesting thing to look at on our way back. I also wanted to show off the boardwalk to some extent. The boardwalk is pretty new within the last few years. Really very, very nice. Definitely something else. Let's take a look at that. A little harder to be quite honest, but very, very nicely done, this project here. On our way back, we're actually going to take a slightly different route. There's another trail that sort of peels off down past these two barns. So that was the hike. Again, very, very nice and flat, relatively short, so an easy hike certainly. Definitely recommend it. One thing you might have noticed, everything looked pretty swampy and somewhat desolate at places where we were at. And that's mainly because the tide was way, way out. At different times of the year, different times of the day, obviously it's going to look different. One important thing, we did meet one person along the way who was confused about this, and I was a little confused at first. There used to be a very different loop that you could do here in the Nisqually Delta, which is about 5 miles and sort of went along the perimeter of the public area. That's gone and it's been replaced by this boardwalk, which is much nicer looking, though it may not be quite as long as it previously was. So just in case you're curious as to what happened, they built a new boardwalk, and so now you do something different. In some ways better, in some ways maybe not as good, but in general, like I said, really enjoyed it. Very impressive all around, and if you're in the area, it's definitely worth taking a day, Saturday or so.